Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ enjoy. But for watching till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
And it is you. If you meet somebody today and they ask you, okay, you say, I'm Miss, so. The person asks you, are you married or single? I say, oh, I'm single. I'm a single parent of two. I lost my husband, or I was jilted, or something happened when I was in secondary school. This led to this. You know, there are many ways to be single, to be a single parent. So it is you that will explain the category that you belong to. They won't take everybody as they say. A widow or a widower who has children is a single parent. So there are many ways to it. So it will sound better. We are not shying away from the fact that they are single. Yes, but let's put it as support, because there are different ways to be single. Support means, okay, when you get there, you rub minds. When you have problems, you can, and they're going to even treat your problem according to your status. Maybe you are just single, you've never been married, and you have children out of wedlock. So they are going to advise you based on the root cause of your being single. So it's support. So a support group is better. It's a better name for it. Whether they want to like it or not, they want to let it stay, because whether you like it or not, even abroad, if you say because you are abroad, even in Nigeria, all over the world, there is this, in quotes, association of single people. It's like you guys are coming together to, I don't understand it, but when you say support, it sounds better. Psychological support, financial support, counseling, it entails a lot of things. So I prefer the support group for singles. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Support group for single mothers. Support group for single mothers. How about that? Okay, mo fẹ́ ká gbọ́ kíní tẹ́rọrí omi sọ yẹn dáadáa ń bí.
Ní orílẹ̀-èdè Canada, àwọn ni wọ́n jẹ́ olórí wọn ṣùgbọ́n mo mọ̀ gbàlejò àwọn single mother. Wọ́n pè ní Ọmọtọ́ṣọ̀ Single Mother Association, registered under Corporate Affairs Commission. Wọ́n register lábẹ́ ìjọba orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà, Association of Single Mother. Ẹni tó jẹ́ olórí wọn, wọ́n wà ní orílẹ̀-èdè Canada. Àwọn ni wọ́n jẹ́ olórí wọn ṣùgbọ́n ọmọ bíbí ìlú Ìlọrin ni wọ́n. Inú àwọn single mother tí mo gbà lálejò, wọ́n wá láti Ìlọrin, wọ́n wá láti Èkó, wọ́n wá káàkiri orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Ṣé wọn nu ẹgbẹ́ àwọn single mother yìí nígbà tí mo ń gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu wọn. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nínú wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ bá gbọ́rọ̀ ẹnu wọn ìlú sì fẹ́ẹ̀ lè máa sun ẹkún. Ìrírí wọn tó jẹ́ kí wọ́n kúkú sọ pé àwọn ọ̀lọ́kọ mọ́. Etí ńlọ́kọ tọkọ ń kú, ọmọ ọ̀fẹ́ kọkùnrin ó kú mọ́jẹ bí wọ́n yá ju òun jẹ́. Èyí tí wọ́n já ọkọ gbà wọ́n lọ́wọ́ tí ọ̀rọ̀ kọ lé bá mọ́. Ó dúró ọkọ padà tọkọ padà mọ́. Èyí tó jẹ́ pé ọkọ wà bí aláìsí. Èyí tí ọkùnrin ti fi ojú ẹ̀rí mọ̀ bo gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin tí wọ́n ń gbọmọ lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ yìí. Wọ́n wá ní kó wọn kúkú dúró kó wọn máa tọ́jú ọmọ wọn. Mo bi wọ́n léèrè oríṣiríṣi ìbéèrè. Pé ṣé kìí ṣẹgbẹ́ kí lọkọ ṣe? Wọ́n ní kìí ṣẹgbẹ́ kí lọkọ ṣe o.
Bí mo ṣe wà ní ìsìláyà ìgbẹ́jẹ́ yìí, tí mo mọ̀ kó wọ̀ kí ló ń bá sí, ilé ìgbà wo kọ́ ọmọ mi, ọdún náà máa fẹ́ kó lè fẹ́ mi kọ́ ọmọ.
Ẹ káàárọ̀. So òun lẹ gbọ́ yẹn. So they said the leader of the group is in Canada, is based in Canada. We are not. I want to believe, like I said earlier, this particular group was established for a positive purpose. It is just the name. We know women are going through a lot, except we want to lie to ourselves. A lot of women don't keep marriage lane. Most of them, if they are allowed to really talk. You saw the video of Koko Zaria's wife, Kudi. So is the case of a lot of women. Now, how about Tomba change orúkọ yẹn? We are appealing to them. We are not enforcing or saying whatever they are doing is bad. How about looking at support group for single mothers? How about that? Instead of Omotosho Single Mothers Association. orúkọ yẹn lèmi fi wí pé like somebody the last caller said pé orúkọ ó wà very important. Somebody said Lone Parenthood Support Association. Okay, that's another okay name. Bóyá ẹni tó ń jẹ́ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ kìíní yẹn is Omotosho. Bóyá ẹni orúkọ ẹni yẹn is Omotosho. How about Omotosho Support Group for Single Mothers or Omotosho Support Group for Lone Parenthood? Lone Parenthood, yeah, I think they want only women, so they might not use parenthood. Tó bá jóbìnrin nìkan náà fẹ́ níbẹ̀ tó ń fọkùnrin, you know, that wants to come with a common pains, common ground, common share their pains together. Association of Single Father is coming soon. Kọ́ lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ajẹ́pọ̀ ń jowú obìnrin nìyẹn. Wọ́n ń jowú obìnrin nìyẹn. Àfẹ́ yẹn, àfẹ́. Omotosho Support Group for Single Parents. Ìyẹn náà tún dá or single mothers. Omotosho Support Group. But Omotosho Association of Single Mothers. Ó jẹ́ kó rí orúkọ yẹn sound bákan. Ó wà kind of. So I don't know the person. I don't know who. Wọ́n sọ pé ẹnìyẹn wà based in Canada. I don't know who they are, the head of the group is. But it would be good if they look into this Nkota Soyi and probably make some amend in the name change. Not because of, we are not saying what they are doing. I know, I keep saying it, that it is a mission to support, to keep the women, to keep them going, you know. Tí wọ́n bá jọ wá kán jọ share opinion, kán jọ sọ̀rọ̀, kán jọ ṣe encourage ara wọn, probably opportunity iṣẹ́, opportunity nǹkan, empowerment and all that. And all that, you know, I want to believe, I have that strong conviction that the association is for that, is for something positive, but it is just the name. Ni kan wo, ó sound bákan, ó sound, because even Oriyomi gan, ó lóun fi wí pé ẹgbẹ́ kí lọkọ ó ṣe. That is the notion, that is the first impression that people will get. Somebody said, Aunty Adunni, do you remember the female group FIN? Female in Nigeria, they had hangouts in different parts of the world, but the group has filled. Group unyo osimo. You know. Because we are talking about mothers that are parents, that tomorrow we should not think of ourselves. So if the people that are in that group are watching my show, I am not rubbishing your coming together, and I will encourage, actually you need that strength to pull from each other. You people know me, you should not buy yourself inside marriage. The same way I will tell a man too. Work, okay? Pull yourself together, but but we should always remember that opportunity, not all of us has that opportunity of picking up ourselves when something scatter. A lot of people don't have that opportunity. So the group might be for such people to help them up. So we are not rubbishing the group at all. In fact, if there is a way Tabale help will go on this page, I will do it. But what we are saying is that please kindly look at the name. What if FIN is still ongoing? I don't know. I'm not a member of FIN. Somebody was saying Pofizula. So people say FIN is still there. Female in Nigeria group is still existing. They say it has not gone down. You know, and live life in solitude. Some of us, some people, they get up in solitude. Some people, they need people around them to get up from whatever is going on with them. So for that, I am not saying this thing is wrong. I am saying look at that name. Look at that name. Omotosho Support Group for Single Mothers. That would have been a beautiful one. If it is possible, you change it. If it is not, okay, you mean it's not active like before. Okay, your channel is all over YouTube. That is not active like before. Support Group for mothers, single mothers. We all know We have a lot of them out there. We all know in fact, they are bleeding seriously. From the way people are commenting on social media, you will know. Tó bá ti dọ̀rọ̀ marriage, ọ̀rọ̀ ọkùnrin ṣe nǹkan báyìí, you will know a lot of women wọ́n gbé ọgbẹ́ sí ọkàn. And I want to believe wọ́n lẹ́nìyẹn wà ní Canada, that person might even introduce therapists that will be talking to them regularly too. Tó bá jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀, those are the things they need. So this is my own contribution. As you are looking into starting that group, look into getting them therapists that will talk to them. A lot of them need to heal so that they can be better parents to their children. I won't say it's a bad association, but orúkọ yẹn is what you should look at, please. A lot of these women, they need therapists. They need to heal. If you call me, I miss your number, I miss your call, I will call. Remi, good afternoon, how are you? I'm calling back, you are not picking. If you call, I'll pick. Somebody say a lot of married women will even join because they took all responsibility alone like a single mother. Women go through a lot and they pretend all is well. You are right. You are very right. So they should please kindly look at the name. Omotosho support. I only remember the Omotosho support group for single mothers. Yes, Omotosho support group, support for single mothers or something. But Omotosho Single Mothers Association, yeah. But if that is what you want to leave it at, there is nothing we can do about it. But please, for the sake of the future of the women that are going to be in that association, for the sake, it's a laudable project, but can the person really finance it? She might be getting help from people now, you can never tell. He or she, I don't know if he's a man, Omotosho no puruko, so he or she might be getting help from people. But I want to believe, likely, for obìnrin ló lè ní passion fún irú nǹkan báyìí. It will be better rated if it sounds like a charity organization. I agree. So they can look at it, look at Omoyemi Association of Single Father is coming soon. Get out of here. Ọkùnrin ò ní join. Àwọn ọkùnrin ò ní join. You know why? Ṣé rí àwọn ọkùnrin ò ní problem. Ẹ má jẹ́ àtànra wa. You know why? Kí ni problem obìnrin? Owó. Number one. Kí ló ń fà tí we have a lot of single mothers that are going through what they are going through. Go and look at women that has money. Tó ní iṣẹ́ gidi lọ́wọ́. That has good work. Tó bá separate pẹ̀lú ọkọ wọn, ó easy àti move on. But if you go and look at obìnrin tí kò sí nǹkankan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, tí wọ́n bá lé kúrò ní ọkọ, taking care of those children, she will take care of those children financially, emotionally, psychologically. In fact, gbogbo ayé ẹ̀ ló máa run sórí àwọn ọmọ yẹn. It's a shoe we have walked in. Káwọn ọmọ tó dàgbà tó dé stage tó ń gbé tí wàá bá mi ní mọ́mí ó yá take your tea. Olúwa ẹ̀rùn ayé ẹ̀. And there are a lot of lonely nights. There are a lot of stressful nights. Tí ó dẹ̀ tí tán dì sìn. There are a lot of times tó jẹ́ wípé á dàbí pé kò sá lọ. Kò rí bí kó àwọn ọmọ yẹn sí kò sá lọ. But if you love your children, wàá wò wípé kò sẹ́ni tó lè tọ́ wọn bó ṣe fẹ́ tọ́ wọn. You stay. Wàá máa jẹyà yẹn lọ. I'm even talking of irú àwátá yìí ní change díẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ when gbàtà ń dá ọmọ tán. But now look at people that pay there is nothing for them. Finances kò sí. Support from family kò sí. Ó lè yíyàn lórí o. Because even somebody doing it with cash kò find it easy. Kamawa ro ẹni tí ó ń ṣe without cash. Now that is there. Now another aspect where men have higher and better advantage than us women. A man that is single, rántí pé is not the one taking care of the children. So àwọn ọkùnrin they don't have problem. I won't stop saying this. And we are le fi ara wa we won. And it doesn't mean you stay in a marriage that is not working. No, this is not the era. So àwọn ọkùnrin too, you should adjust. Ọkùnrin tó bá fẹ́ kíyàwó jókòó sílé òun, you want to enjoy your marriage. You want that woman to be there till old age for you. Tọ́jú obìnrin yẹn dáadáa. Èmi ò ní, I won't be part of the people that will be now campaigning wípé ṣe nǹkan tó bá ṣe anything tó bá ṣe kíyàwó ẹ gbà. No, obìnrin lèmi náà. Mi ní bí obìnrin ni mí. Kó gba nǹkan tí mi ò lè gbà. Nǹkan tí ẹ̀ ń ṣe fọ́bìnrin, what you do for women, how for fit, you can't take it as a man. Obìnrin á dẹ̀ tún swallow ẹ̀, wọ́n á tún gba kádàrá. Now we are looking at another angle where men are better than us and they find it much easier than us. Bombay person, wetin ṣẹlẹ̀? I don't knock you, abi. Ẹ ti mọ̀ pé lórí page, I will knock your head. No how, no how. Taba ti sọ nǹkan báyìí. I won't say because you are my follower. Abi na women plenty pass. Abi na men plenty. I dey give women their water. Here. I dey give men water. Na so I dey. Now look at a man. If marriage should break, is it not women that will go with the children? It's the woman. Now the man is alone, enjoying single life. He becomes a bachelor again. Yellow go enter, black go enter, nyashi na nyashi go enter, nyashi no be nyashi go enter. Ama paro, kò ní rí much rò, ó dẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́. So now tell me pé ó dọ́gba, kò dọ́gba rárá. So if you go and start single fathers association, men will not join because men no have problem. You have your you men, you have your association already. Sef, what are we saying? You meet in the beer parlor in the evenings. If you don't meet at beer parlor, you have a way that you guys meet together. You go to a club together. Except the ones that don't have anything. Even the ones that don't have anything can still go and sit in Yarisi beer parlor. If you don't get money to buy beer, people will meet and there go say, ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ mú bíà ni, ẹ bá mi fún ẹ̀gbọ́n ní bíà tán bá máa mú. Life is much easier for you men. So if this is a way that women are going to help themselves, it is only the name, that name, lèmi wà skeptical of. It is that name. Because the name for people that will be there might be a stigma for them and their children. Already being a single mother is considered a like that scholar said, he said, yeah, we call it by the name it is. Single mother is single mother. Single father is single father. We cannot paint it in anyhow. But is it something anybody wants to write on their head and be carrying about? Is it something that anybody wants to put on their forehead and be carrying about? That is what I am looking at. I don't think any woman wants to carry that sign on her head and be carrying it about. So the name can be support group for single mothers. Association, if association has to be there for it to be registered. Or motor short support group for single mothers. That way, I want you to dá sí when it comes to financial contribution. They will contribute. Tabad, if you want to look at people that are contributing to projects, we have a lot of men contributing to projects, irrespective. So if they hear that, these are the kind of women, they will be like, especially men that the wives have left them. Vicky Style, can you please watch my video before you start castigating me? You say, I guess you are speaking for yourself. Being single is better than being a punch bag. What did I say now? You just jump into social media, into my show. What did I just say? I just said it that it is better when nobody should pay for marriage. Emma ni mi lára jèrè. Speak for yourself. Ẹ wọ́n sọ fún mi pé mi wà nínú abusive marriage ni àbí mo wà nínú abusive relationship. Èmi ò tiẹ̀ ní sùúrù ẹ, mi ò ní patience ẹ. if you don't treat me right mo ti sá lọ. I can't stay under abuse of any form. I can't. Oh, you were replying a lady. Ìyá mi, I thought you were talking to me. Àyà mi ò já, mo something. Being a single mother, and I always say it regularly too, being a single mother, ó ń ṣàrùn. Kò ń ṣe àrùn. But it's not something to gloat over and be, you know. Why? Because of the younger ones coming up. It's going to scare the men, younger men, from getting married. It's going to scare the younger women from getting married. Are we saying all marriages are bad? No. Are we saying all men are bad? No. Like I told somebody a few days ago, I said this marriage of a thing, kádàrá ni. Kádàrá in the sense that some people are destined to have joy of marriage. Joy of marriage, either in the morning. That joy kò ní bá wọn kalẹ̀. It won't be everlasting. It will break. I said some will break in the morning. They won't get married on time. Only later in life they will get married and they will have happy marriage. I said some in the morning there won't be good marriage. In the afternoon there will not be good marriage. It will not be somebody they marry when they are brokos. Don't shrink like puff puff wey don't get oil. Now that time they go meet somebody that will gladden their hearts. And another thing, I always say it, is it marriage that validates us as a human being? Both man and woman. Is it marriage that validates us? If we look at it, does marriage make us who we are? If marriage validates you, that means you have nothing. Marriage is good if you find a good one. If you are in a good one, please cherish it. There is no perfect marriage. So don't start thinking. Okay? And I think this association too should be very strict. Torí ẹlòmíì kó má jẹ́ pé nǹkan tí ò tó lé wọn kúrò ní ọkọ wọn á sá ń bẹ̀. Some people want to have their cake and they want to eat it. Some people want to be married and they want to be single, just like some men. And this is one of the reasons causing wahala. Marriage does not come with a bank account. It does not come with who you. It's not your validation. Say this is who you are. Being single does not reduce you as long as you carry yourself with dignity and pride. This is one of the things why I was doing that video of last night, that why will you put your burden on a man and you want that man to respect you? Or you think you will gather so many men to pay your bills and those men will respect you? There is something called self-pride. It's one of the things I preach for women. Have that self-pride. But how much can you tell somebody that doesn't have anything to have self-pride? So I want to believe this is the reason, it's one of the reasons for the association. If they are empowering women, if they are giving them the strength, the emotional support, the psychological support, therapists to talk to them, and they can stand on their feet at a point. But that name, orúkọ yẹn ni kàn wò. Orúkọ yẹn. Because being a single mother, you still have something to do with a man now. You will still want to have something to do with a man. Àìpérí ló ń kóbìnrin mi sínú wàhálà. Ìṣekúṣe ló ń kóbìnrin mi sínú wàhálà. Àìní discipline ló ń kóbìnrin mi sínú wàhálà. A máa bára wa sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀. Mo dẹ̀ ó pè nírú gúrùpù yẹn náà, wọ́n á bá wọn sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀. Ẹlòmíì ó ti bímọ fọ́kùnrin kan, ó ti bí méjì. Wàá tún lọ bí ọmọ fún ẹlòmíì tí ò ní ẹ fẹ́. Ìwọ ló fa wàhálà sínú ayé at that process, at that stage. Ìwọ ló fi ọwọ́ ara ẹ tún fa wàhálà sí ayé ẹ. O ti lọ́mọ mẹ́ta tí ó ti wà divorced. o gbajúmọ̀ àwọn ọmọ yẹn kó lọ mú wùn bẹ kó ní kan bẹ́ẹ̀ so temporarily ọ kó lọ gba abẹ́rẹ́ tí oyún òfin ní dé sí ẹ lára. ẹ lọ wo kí ṣe pé kí ní ẹ jẹ́ ká bára wa sọ tọ̀rọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin ká bá ara wa sọ tọ̀rọ̀. If you look at the society here náà níbi tá a wà yìí ẹ lọ wo life táwọn dúdú ń gbé. wọ́n á bímọ fún bàbá mẹ́ta bàbá mẹ́rin kò dẹ̀ sí kankan nínú àwọn bàbá àwọn ọmọ yẹn tó wà ní life fún wọn kò sí kankan. This is my own page is reality page. You hate me or like me kò fi wo kò fóúnjẹ sórí tébù mi bó tó bá mú ọ̀rọ̀ mi ṣẹ ó máa rùn ẹ́ lọ́wọ́. tó bá mú lára ẹ̀ kó lè má gbogbo ẹ lè má lọ pẹ̀lú ẹ ìwọ̀nba tó bá lè mú ń bẹ̀. àwa náà rìnrìn àjò tá à ń sọ yìí náà a rìn tó bá ti dójú ẹ̀ gbájúmọ́ṣẹ́ ẹ kó fi iṣẹ́ ìṣọkọ ní kó má ṣe kinní tó ń sọ yìí ṣe bọ̀ ṣe kó ṣe pẹ̀lú orí pípé ẹlòmíì ò ti ní mẹ́ta tẹ́lẹ̀ á tún lọ tẹ́ẹ̀dì fọkùnrin kan á tún bí fẹ́ lòmíì kò dẹ̀ síbà kankan nínú bàbá àwọn ọmọ yẹn tó máa dúró. tíṣẹ́ bá ká obìnrin lára kò lóyún obìnrin tó ti ní bùkátà tẹ́lẹ̀ tíṣẹ́ bá ká lára tó mọ̀ péré wà lẹ́sẹ̀ bàbá alájọ òun and it's because of the way àwọn náà ni mo sọ Táíwò Àdìgún they are the ones I'm talking about. It's because of the way Nigerian society is. They don't hold those men responsible. Those are the things we should fight for. Èyí tó fi ń dá association lẹ̀ we should campaign and fight for that so that they hold those men responsible. tó bá ti bí wọn fún orí láti tọ́jú ọmọ yẹn. Those are the things we should be fighting for and should be clamoring for. ká dúró sọ́run Nigerian government. Anybody gives birth to you, you give that to a child for you, you take care, you be part of the child's life. Oh, bá níyàwó ńlé problem ẹnìyẹn you know you have a wife at nílé kó tó lọ fẹ́yàn ní oyún níta nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún wọn bí nìyẹn now. But if you keep encouraging single mothers association gbogbo yín ẹ wá síbí single mothers association we will encourage what is not what will continue to destroy our society. We will encourage what at the end of the day apá wa ò ní ká. We will encourage what at the end of the day are di yamayama. We are seeing them here. Look, àfi tá bá fẹ́ parọ́ fúnra wa. We see them here because government ń fún wọn lówó. Wọ́n lóyún fún ọkùnrin mẹ́rin márùn-ún. And none of the father of those children ló máa wà life wọn. Kí ló ń gbẹ̀yìn ayé wọn? Kí ló ń gbẹ̀yìn ayé àwọn ọmọ yẹn? Ayé àwọn ọmọ yẹn yamayama lórí níbí. Àwọn ọmọ tó yẹ pé tó bá bí wọn they don't want to come. Wọ́n bí wọn sáyé. Ìyá ò tọ́ wọn bàbá ò tọ́ wọn because bùkátà ti pọ̀jù fún ìyá. Ìyá ò lẹ́mìí nǹkan tó lè fi ìyá gan is even frustrated. Ìyá is àwọn náà dẹ̀ pọ̀ lórí social media níbí yìí náà tí wọ́n ń sọ̀rọ̀ orú nǹkan tá à ń sọ yìí. But ibi the government will hold the men by their brokers. They have to pay child support. But does that child support equates to the help táwọn ọmọ gangan ní? Now my question to the association sí association yìí ṣé ó máa encourage kí àwọn obìnrin yìí kọ́ mọ̀ pé iṣẹ́ gidi ló wà lọ́wọ́ àwọn? Because going to association and coming back home you are still coming to face your problem alone. Ibi tí therapist ti wà ní díẹ̀ nìyẹn, ibi tí counseling ti wà ní díẹ̀ nìyẹn, ibi tí encouragement ti máa wà, and I know they are going to do all that. But these women by themselves, are they going to be intentional? They have to be intentional láti tún ayé ara wọn ṣe fúnra wọn. They have to be intentional wípé ibi táwọn dé o méjì ló wà lọ́wọ́ mi and that is the méjì tí ma face. Kì í ṣe pọ́kùnrin kan á tún wá because they are giving them money so that effort àwọn tó fẹ́ ṣe kíní gan ni wà wasted. You now see pé àwọn kan fẹ́ fún wọn lówó with the kind of mindset that we have that a man must give us money before we progress, before we can do something. A man must contribute to our lives financially. At the end of the day, don't bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ tán, they will still go back. Wọ́n lọ dóko. wọ́n á gbowó lọ́wọ́ ọkùnrin ìmí ò ní mọ̀ pé òun lóyún ìmí emotionally á tún wà attach mọ́kùnrin míì tá fẹ́ bímọ fún ó dẹ̀ ní méjì lọ́wọ́ tí ò tí ì lè dátọ́ ó ní méjì lọ́wọ́ emotionally ṣé òun gan handle àwọn ọmọ dáadáa because it's another thing you take care of yourself àwọn ọmọ ńkọ́ the children ńkọ́ it is not enough to look out for yourself alone what about those children you have brought into the world because we all have a choice of bringing these children into the world tó bá lóyún tó find out pé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lóyún tó yọ wọ́n legalize kìíní in àwọn ibìkan for a reason that if you are not ready to have a baby then don't bring them into the world. ẹlòmíì ó mọ̀ pọ́kọ́ ọkùnrin tóun lóyún fóun gbọmọ lọ́wọ́ òun á bímọ ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ tọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ tí wàá join pọ̀ mọ́ra wọn single mother everywhere àmọ́ yìí tó jẹ́ original single mother àmọ́ yìí tó jẹ́ single mother àfọwọ́fà àmọ́ yìí tó jẹ́ single mother kádàrá. Everybody shall hide under the name of that single mother. I'm a single mother to stir up emotions and sympathy. Those are the things. I want to fẹ́ ṣe kíní yẹn. They should ask, how did they become single mother? Single mother or from abuse? Okay. Single mother from widowhood? Okay. Single mother from irikerido. There is a consequence for every action. Tá bá ṣe nílé ayé yìí. Single mother by mistake okay but single mother fọwọ́fà mo ṣàrí young lady tó ti bímọ méjì ọkọ kú ẹ̀yìn yẹn ló tún bímọ fọkùnrin mi ìyẹn ò gba ọmọ ó tún lọ bí fún ẹlòmíì ó wá jẹ́ 5 sóhun nìkan láyà ọmọ 5 fún young lady. ọmọ 5 sóhun nìkan láyà iṣẹ́ ńlá náà fẹ́ ṣe yẹn Ọlọ́run á fún wọn ṣe iṣẹ́ ńlá gidi ni because a woman has to be intentional in fact every woman being tó bá fẹ́ kí nǹkan ṣe fóun has to be intentional. Be conscious be determined wàá dẹ̀ ní nǹkan tó ń pè ní ìtẹ́lọ́rùn àìnítẹ́lọ́rùn ló bà yí obìnrin mi jẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ mi ń ra lace wig mo fẹ́ rà á ẹgbẹ́ mi ń ra bone straight mo fẹ́ rà á ẹgbẹ́ mi wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe party wọ́n mú aṣọ mo fẹ́ rà á náà irú association yìí ṣe ní mú aṣọ ń bẹ̀ àdèmọ́dá àwọn tó ń jẹun kánú táwọn náà wò páwọn náà gbọ́dọ̀ máa ṣọ yẹn irú yẹn ẹrú ilẹ̀ out ẹ máa rú ilẹ̀ out l'association yẹn kò sí pé ẹ fẹ́ ṣe gathering or get together wọ́n mú aṣọ. jewelry kan ló rè I want to buy it wọ́n á tún tìyẹn náà bọ̀ wọ́n á máa wo aago aláago. Aunty, I have one that says she wants to leave her marriage because I'm doing well as a single mom. Though I told her that there is nothing outside. But if one day she eventually leaves the marriage, kí ni orúkọ tí ayé is it single mother àfọwọ́fà or àìnítẹ́lọ́rùn? Méjèèjì ni. Ṣé ìyà ń jẹ ń bẹ̀ ni ṣọ́kan fìyà jẹ? No, tó bá máa mú t-shirt wọ́n lè ṣe fún wọn free of charge no kọ́ fún wọn there are people that are bleeding already wọn ò ní ìdá ti fi burden sí wọn lọ́rùn or bóyá tí t-shirt yẹn ò bá wọ́n. A máa bára wa sọ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ lóbìnrin àìnítẹ́lọ́rùn ó ń kó bá majority wa ẹgbẹ́kẹ́gbẹ́ à ń rí náà níbo náà ti ń ṣe patí jù Naija. right? Okay, sorry. All right, I get carried away sometimes. There is a price to pay, oh. There is a price to pay. You have to tell them. Oh, lè gbowó lọ́wọ́ ọkùnrin kó má fún ẹ lóko. There is no how. You take money from a man, you have to give him something too. You have to give the man something. This is where a lot of women get problem from. This is where one of the reasons why we have a lot of single mothers all over the place. It's one of the reasons. And especially in a country where the government does not care for anybody. Does not care for anybody. You want a man to give you money. You will collect something too. And if you are collecting, you don't protect yourself. Anything can happen in the process. So I'm not rude. I'm not rubbishing the association. Don't get me wrong. I'm just asking that hopefully they can change the name. They can change the name. The name, yes, single mother is single mother. There is nothing bad in it. But I don't think anybody goes to a place of somewhere and say, what is your name? And the next thing you are saying, my name is Adunni. I'm a single mother of 4. For what? The only person you tell you are a single mother is somebody that wants to date you. What is the noise for? That I'm a single mother. Okay, kí ni ká fi ṣe? Wọ́n fi single mother gbowó bank. And nobody use single mother to take. Association. There are other association that can improve life. Association of tailors, yes. Association of kini, yes. So this one, the name can be altered a bit. Ẹ bá jẹ́ single mother ńkọ́, kán sá lọ. Kí gbogbo ìlú parẹ́. There are so many men that are single, we don't hear about them. Tí wọn ò níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gan. There are single men that don't have jobs, that are managing life. No, but single fathers, I mean to say. Widowers, I know 1 or 2 of them. Divorced. They are there. I know them. Some of them are on this my page. They just work out on their own. Jege. They work out their own. Jege. If you don't ask them, you cannot know. If you are not close to them, you cannot know. And they are bleeding too. Their children are with them. I was supposed to do a case. Tomorrow I'll come and do that case. There are some men tó gbé ọmọ lẹ̀ fún tí ìyá wọn ti lọ. There are some men. Ṣebí irú wọn ni bàbá Mohbad. That the woman has abandoned children for. And he has gone. The woman has waka tete to go and enjoy. So we have single fathers too. We have single fathers. It's just that women, our own is a bit more complex. I agree. But let us not make it worse by the kind of name we give ourselves. I was trying to cite an example of when I was a widow, before somebody calling. The association, they say is Widows Association. Widows Association. I personally was like, I can't come there. I don't want to be reminded of what made me to. We have different ways of healing. Don't get me wrong. So some people need strength from other people to pull. Some of us, we pull ourselves up. It doesn't matter how long it takes. Some people need other people to join hands and move them up. I agree. So for such people, such association is needed. The widow has something I was talking of. A lot of people were there, but I couldn't join. I said, no, I can't do it. I went there once and I became more depressed. I got home on that day. I was useless for almost 2 weeks, crying, because it made the reality of my situation to come back again. So instead of that, I faced my business. So I was just doing my business and going. My business kept me more busy to even remember I was single. My business kept me very busy. That it's only once in a very blue moon that I will remember I was a widow. Anything that would remind me of that widowhood, I avoided it. It's now I can talk about it freely. I avoided it. I don't go near it. I don't even want to have the discussion with anybody because it will be like opening my wounds. So instead of that, because I don't want anything that will damage me emotionally, so instead of that, I faced my business. My karakata, I faced it. I got very, very busy. Of course, èèyàn ní we have 1 or 2 relationship by the side, but kò ń ṣọkọ. Níjọ́ tá bá rí wọn ni, bá bá rí wọn, ní yọjú ni, à ń bọ̀, yọjú ara sì ń wá nǹkan. Bó a ṣe fowó. Just for moral support, àbí kí la fẹ́ pè emotional support. Pé ara yìí ní ìdí ẹlẹ́kọ̀ọ̀kan. Mudashiru, I said we are not the same. I said some people heal better when they talk to people. I said for somebody like me, I'm only talking of myself now. I said I don't want to be talking about it. It's not something I want to be talking about or be reminded of all the time. No. I'm talking of myself. For some people, that is what will help them. Okay, I said it earlier, few seconds ago. I said for some people, they need such group to heal. I said for somebody like me, I couldn't. Because each time you are there, all they talk about is people sharing their experience, people sharing their stories, and talking about how it happened, and talking about how they are feeling, how they couldn't sleep. The first time, I think 1 or 2 times, is not. If it should be 2, it can't be more than 2 times that I can remember. But I can remember 1 time. Discussion on that day was how they couldn't sleep, how in the night they needed an embrace. Thank you. How in the night they needed an embrace, how in the night they needed somebody to console them, how in the night they were feeling somehow, how they remember the man, how the man was shaking a con, how Now so my head dey spin that day. Now so my head dey spin. Me sef come dey remember wetin I no supposed to remember. I come dey remember. As they were talking, na so I dey cry. As they were talking, na so I dey cry. I am giving the organizers of that association clue. So they should just abort the issue of telling people to come and tell their story. Anybody that wants to come and talk about it is okay. But people that don't want to talk, they should not make it a regular thing to be talking about their experience, how their man used to beat them, how the man for some is okay. But me, I'm talking about the widow thing. So it's a different scenario entirely. Me, I was hearing all those stories. How the women were saying it happened to them 20 years ago and they have not married as at that time that I was talking. Now I can't look myself say, so for the next 20 years I no go marry. If this woman, one thing I know, I believe that association is more of financial help that we are talking of. There could be more of financial help to stabilize these women, which is a beautiful one. If I know the association and the account, I can even be dropping my widow's mite to assist you, So that is understandable. But, when those people were now talking, one woman was now talking of how she has been a widow for over 20-something years and she never marry, she never see man. Now, so I look myself that day, I say, so now like this, like this my life go be. Now this kind of life I go come live now. So no man go call me again. So I no go remarry. I begin cry. In fact, I was crying at the spot that day. Dear, I cry. Now so we dey pet each other. Hey, yeah, stop it. It's okay. Don't worry. It shall be over. The older women we don't hold where they among. Now then they console us, the younger ones. Say make we no worry. We will forget it. Even if we no marry. Now Jesus be our husband. Now I say Jesus. Shey Jesus go do kerewa for me. You know, I'm realistic on this page. Make una leave me, oh. It's Freaky Friday. Now, so I look that they say, so the elderly women, I'm talking about women in their 60s, and I was in my 30s as a day. I was in my late 30s then. That's what those women, they say, don't worry, you shall do it, you shall overcome, don't worry, Jesus is your husband, just embrace Jesus from now on. I can't look. I say I embrace Jesus. But Jesus ló kó pọ̀, yóò dà fún yín tí ó pọ̀. I say, but for inside house, I dey cry. I don't see Jesus say he don't do. For inside house, agro dey catch me. I don't see Jesus tell me say make the agro disappear. For inside house, I dey need somebody to talk to. Physically, make I talk, make the person answer me. Jesus no dey there to answer me. I can't dey think of those things. I say, hey, shey na this life I go come live. In fact, all the story on that day, I got home on that day. I couldn't go to shop. I could not go to shop the first day. I could not go to shop the second day. I could not go to shop the third day. I was just calling my sales girl. Until the fourth day, now I some up strength say, And that fourth day, now so I waka like person wey no well. Everybody wey see me say, Aunty, ṣé yín wà, ṣé wà okay? Àwọn ọmọ ńkọ́, ṣé sùn dáadáa, kí ló ṣe yín, ojú yín yìí ṣé tún ti sunkún ni. Hey! Now so it can't be like say the thing just happen again. So for that, somebody like me, I like to heal at my own pace, and I don't want anything that will remind me. Like I told you, we have different ways of healing. We have different ways of dealing with pains. Me, I am the type that if you have to know yourself, so not everything you hear on social media you can apply to your life. Èmi Jésù pampa won't answer èmi ni mi ò gbọ́. Àbóyé tí ń dùn mí ń gbà yẹn torí mi gbọ́ kẹ́díbọ̀dì sọ̀rọ̀ màmá dá sọ̀rọ̀ nù lé.